This is the Texaco Star Academic Challenge. Top flight competition between teams from Houston-area high school.
Seattle man.
Seattle man!
Now, here's the man with the questions, Chip Beal.
Welcome to the Texaco Star Academic Challenge. The quarterfinal round continues with a match between the Kinkaid School and Brazoswood High, two 4-0 teams. This sound, as you know, means you're right. This tone, incorrect. And this sound wraps up each period. Good luck to Kinkaid and Brazoswood. The warm-up round begins with this 5-pointer. General Cox, I wish you to push out until you strike the Dallas Road. Let me know the position of your head of column by a flame and smoke. Burn barns, horses, anything. What Union General?
Brazoswood, Kedron.
Sherman.
Issued that order in 1864, Kedron. Good start for Brazoswood for 10 points. About 95% of all present glaciers are concentrated on a small continent and a large island.
Kinkaid, Sujit.
Antarctica and Greenland.
You got them both. Good anticipation, Sujit. Kinkaid on the board. I have a math question now worth 5. A system of equations is a set of equations with the same what?
Brazoswood, Chris.
Variables.
Variable is right. Another 5 for Brazoswood. I have a 10-point question. The name of this light open weave cloth sold in strips comes from the name of a Middle East strip. Name the cloth.
Kinkaid, Kate.
Gauze.
Gauze is right. From Gaza. A visual question worth 5 points. Look in the Channel 2 studio monitor, if you will, and name the city, the day.
Kinkaid, Sujit.
Brussels, Belgium, June 7th.
The city, the day, or the artist associated with this painting.
Brazoswood, Chris.
Paris.
That is Paris, right. You noticed the tricolor, Chris. Bastille Day and Pierre Bonnard, the artist. For 10 points, in which city was presidential candidate Luis Donaldo Colosio assassinated?
Kinkaid, Sujit.
Acapulco.
It wasn't in Acapulco. Brazoswood, can you take it?
Brazoswood, Chris.
Mexico City.
Not Mexico City either. It was Tijuana. For 10 points, according to Boyle's law, if the temperature of a gas is kept the same, what two properties of the gas
Kinkaid, Samir.
Pressure and volume.
may be multiplied to equal a constant? Right. For 10 points, if you are cooking in an enclosed area, what is the greatest danger that exists?
Kinkaid, Justin.
Fire.
Not that one. Brazoswood.
Brazoswood, people.
Asphyxiation.
We need that of carbon monoxide poisoning. For 5 points, the U.S. Army characteristically calls it a combat emplacement evacuator. What is the 6-letter name for this tool equipped with a broad-beaked scoop for removing snow or earth?
Brazoswood, Kedron.
Shovel.
It's a shovel, right. No problem for Kedron on that one. I have an audio question for 5 points. From what university did this man receive a law degree?
To this race for president, not presenting myself.
Kinkaid, Sujit.
Yale.
Yale is right. You have 5 points. And I have a 5-pointer. Name any one of King David's 4 sons.
Kinkaid, Justin.
Absalom.
Absalom, Amnon, Adonijah, and Solomon. Now look at your screens. It's the celebrity question of the week.
Hi, I'm Calvin Murphy, and I have a question about the Rockets for you. Most people believe the Rockets got their name because of Houston's Space City image, but actually, the Rockets had their name when they arrived here in 1971. What other metropolis?
Brazoswood, people.
San Diego.
San Diego is correct. With a large space-age industry, was the home of the Rockets. Thank you, Mr. Murphy. And now this 10-pointer. Publicly, he was genteel. Privately, he practiced strange vices without restraint. he compounded a mixture that transformed his body into the physical.
Brazoswood v. Polk.
Dr. Jekyll.
Into the physical representation of his evil self. These words refer to what novel?
Kinkaid, Justin.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
The very same. For 10 points, the islands of Saint-Pierre and Miquelon, two tiny outposts south of Newfoundland, are the only remaining French territories
Kinkaid, Justin.
In the North America.
in North America since the end of what war, Brazoswood?
Brazoswood, Kedron.
The French and Indian War.
The French and Indian War. That is correct. I have a visual question now worth 5. Look at your screen. He was born in Pennsylvania in 1791 and graduated...
Kinkaid, Sujit.
Buchanan.
James Buchanan. Very good. We had a whole paragraph for you, Sujit. For 10 points, Elizabeth Cady Stanton worked diligently toward having what amendment added to
Brazoswood v. Polk.
Equal Rights Amendment.
the U.S. Constitution, Kinkaid?
Kinkaid, Justin.
Women's Suffrage Amendment.
The answer is the 19th Amendment.
And we'll look at that one.
And
We're
our
gonna
judge,
take-
our judge says he's going to take that. You gave us the description. 19th was the number, and that is the last question in the warm-up round. We will return after this message and meet the players. The score at the start of the second period is 40 for Brazoswood, 65 for the Kinkaid School. We're going to take our break now and meet the contestants before continuing with the bonus round. Kinkaid School, the captain is Samir Sheth, a senior who plays lead trumpet in the school band. Next is Sujit Rahman, a sophomore who plays trumpet in the band also and in the Houston Youth Symphony. Justin Lake, a junior, is interested in languages. Which ones have you studied, Justin?
French and German.
Okay. And Kate Howe. Kate is a junior, interested in music and writing, with alternates Joel Page, Brian Rosenthal, Rohit Shah, and Robert Valero, and coaches John Gurman and Don Thames. That's the team from Kinkaid High School. Only one senior on their young team. Now let's meet the scholars from Clute, Texas, Brazoswood High School. The captain is Vipul Patel, a senior, a National Merit Scholar, president of the National
Honor Society.
Honor Society, thank you. All it said was national on the card. Captain of the debate team, Coca-Cola Scholar, Presidential Scholar semifinalist, who is Harvard bound. Erica is next. Erica Gernand, a senior, National Merit Scholar, president of the UIL Math and Science team, captain of the spelling team, percussion section leader in the band and orchestra, who plans to attend Texas A&M University and major in computer engineering and international studies. Wow. Chris is next. Chris Polomonakos, a junior, member of the district champion spelling team, vice president of the Thespians. And Kedron Garrison, a junior, starting fullback on the varsity soccer team, registered soccer referee, chosen for the 1993 Governor's Honor Program. Their alternates, Katie Stouffer and Charity Gallagher. Their coach, Janet Beasley. That's the team from Brazoswood High School. Brazoswood, winners of the Brazosport College Scholars Bowl. And now let's meet the judges. They are Professor Tom Hudson, Department of Physics, University of Houston, and Mr. Mike Mastandria is the Executive Director of Marching Auxiliaries of America. Their decisions are final. Now, contestants, if you're all set, let's get ready for the bonus round. Your first toss-up question is this, a 10-pointer. Acting to squelch rumors of improprieties, Hillary Rodham Clinton released records of what type of stock transactions?
Brazoswood, Chris.
Cattle futures.
Showing how she parlayed a $1,000 investment into a 90...
Kinkaid, Justin.
Commodities futures.
Commodities futures market is right for 10 points. And Samir, Sujit, Justin, and Kate, here is your poetry bonus. Name the 4 kinds of metrical feet used in poetry. You'll earn 5 points for the first one you can name, 10 points for the second, and so forth until you're incorrect. Talk it over and fire when ready. Please give your answers one at a time and wait for the sound effects.
Iambic.
That gives you 5.
Trochaic.
Add another 10.
Dactylic.
Dactylic gets you 15.
Anapestic.
Anapestic, they have swept the category. 50 points for Kinkaid. I have a 10-point toss-up for both schools. He was a biographer himself, but he's best known as the subject of a 1791 biography. Can you name him?
Kinkaid, Kate.
Samuel Johnson.
The very same. And Kinkaid will increase their lead based on their knowledge of biology. For 5 points, in what part of the body is hydrochloric acid found?
Stomach.
Sure. For 10 points, plant cells usually produce a layer of strong, non-living material around themselves outside the cell membrane. This structure is called what?
Cell wall. Cell wall.
Cell wall, yes. For 15 points, according to biologists, there are several types of hibernation, but true hibernation can take place only among what type of bird or animal?
Warm-blooded.
Your answer?
Warm-blooded.
Assist from Justin on that one. Warm-blooded is correct, and for 20 points and a total of 50, again, what adjective describes chromosomes that have similar shapes and sizes?
Duplicate. Homologous. No, homologous. That's it. Homologous.
Homologous is right. They've done it twice in a row. Kinkaid has swept the biology category. I have a 10-point home economics question for your next toss-up. In sewing, what come in envelopes that contain pieces of paper shaped like sections of a garment?
Brazoswood, Erica.
Pattern.
Patterns is right. And now, V-Pool, Erica, Chris, and Kedron will attempt to come back based on their knowledge of these countries. For 5 points, in the early 1800s, Sweden acquired Norway from Denmark, but lost Finland to what country?
Russia.
You're on your way. For 10 points, what are the only 2 countries where Italian is the only official language?
Italy and Sicily.
Sicily.
Vatican City.
Italy, no.
No, Latin. Yeah.
Your
Italy
answer?
Italy and Sicily.
Question goes to Kinkaid.
What about San Marino?
Yes.
Italy and San Marino. Wait, no, it's not that easy. The Latin's one.
Your answer?
Yes. Italy and San Marino.
That is correct. Justin again on the assist. Sorry, Sicily is part and parcel of Italy. Here's a 10-point music toss-up. Listen to this best R&B recording of 1965 and name the artist.
Kinkaid, Kate.
James Brown.
James Brown. Papa's got a brand new bag again, Kinkaid. See how much you know about the Spanish Renaissance. For 5 points, name the author of Don Quixote.
Cervantes.
Of course. For 10 points, the most famous Spanish Renaissance painter was not a Spaniard.
El Greco. El Greco.
El Greco is correct. For 15 points, this king of Spain was a religious fanatic and built El Escorial.
Ferdinand II.
El Escorial.
Ferdinand's not one of the Philips either. I think it is. Is it? No, I have no idea. I went there. Ferdinand.
Your answer?
Ferdinand VII.
Well, that's incorrect. Brazoswood, can you take it?
Your answer?
Philip II.
Philip II is right. And 15 points for Brazoswood as the quarter comes to an end. In a moment, we'll be back with the 60 seconds round, and players will be selecting either world leaders, physical science, ancient history, or the secret category. Probably the best bonus round this season on our program for Kinkaid. As a result, they have a 220-70 lead. Questions used on the Texaco Star Academic Challenge are provided by Questions Unlimited of Columbus, Ohio. Now, we play 60 seconds. You pick a subject. We'll give you 1 minute to answer as many 10-pointers as you can. Any questions missed or passed will be referred to your opponents. And if you get them all right, we'll give you a 20-point bonus. We're pulling for you to do just that. The Pool and Company from Brazoswood, what do you have?
Physical science.
Physical science is the category. Start the clock. Here we go. According to the Beaufort scale, what term is used for winds classified as 12 or above?
Hurricane. Hurricane.
Give the chemical formula for magnesium bromide.
MGBR. MGBR.
What is the nearest source of neutrinos?
Your source, the sun.
Neutron.
What gaseous element was discovered on the sun before it was found on Earth?
Helium.
The 235 and 238 isotopes of which radioactive
Uranium.
metal? What gas that makes up 0.93% of the atmosphere by volume is used to create an inert environment for welding?
Carbon dioxide. Something. I don't know.
Argon.
What category of cloud consists of sheet-like horizontal layers,
Cirrus.
usually with...
Stratus.
What type of telescopes are really giant antennas?
Radio telescopes.
How many of the planets in our solar system lack natural satellites? Didn't get a chance to answer that one. Mike, how many did they get?
7. 70 points.
70 points. Nice job, Brazoswood. A possible 20 for Kinkaid. Give the formula for magnesium bromide.
MGBR2.
That is correct. How many of the planets in our solar system lack natural satellites?
Your answer?
2. 3. And it's your turn, Kinkaid, to select
World leaders?
world leaders they want. Okay, start the clock. Here we go. I'll name the leaders and you name the nations. Li Peng.
Korea.
China.
Right. Hosni Mubarak.
Egypt.
François Mitterrand.
France.
Yes. John Major.
England.
Carlos Salinas de Gortari.
Mexico.
Yes. Violeta Chamorro.
Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
Good. Guillermo Endara. Guillermo
Chile.
Endara.
Chile.
Not Chile. King Fahd.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
Right. Frederick W. de Klerk.
South Africa.
South Africa.
Plenty of time in your last one. Alberto Fujimori.
Peru.
Peru.
Peru is correct, and that is 9 out of 10. 90 points for Kinkaid on world leaders Brazoswood. Guillermo Endara
Andorra.
is the leader of what nation?
Your answer?
It's not
Argentina.
Argentina.
It's Panama. That closes the book on the 60 seconds round. Stay with us. Stump the Experts follows this break. The scoreboard reads 140 for Brazoswood, 320 for Kinkaid. We're going into Stump the Experts players. That means the stakes are higher, the questions are more difficult. Wait to be recognized and no consultation. Stump the Experts begins with a 20-point visual. Look at your screen and tell me which artist's wife.
Kinkaid Samir. Renoir.
Good try. And son are pictured in this lovely portrait.
Brazoswood Chris. Seurat.
Looks like a Renoir, doesn't it? It's actually by his contemporary Monet, Claude Monet. For 15 points, the Spanish mantilla headdress is a relic of what influence?
Kinkaid Sujit. Arab. Moor.
Judge says yes. Moorish or Islamic. Veil was the key there. For 20 points, name a 6-letter word from the fields of music or thanatology that does not use the vowels A, E, I, O, U. A 6-letter...
Kinkaid Justin.
Rhythm.
Rhythm is right. The other one was crypts. Crypts from thanatology. Here's a 15-pointer. Define and spell bucolic.
Kinkaid Justin.
Bucolic, relating to nature and its beauty, and spelled as B-U-C-O-L-I-C.
Judge? He will take it. Of shepherd,
Pastoral,
pastoral,
which is
rustic, more specifically defines it. Here's a 20-pointer. Name the one-act play by Jean-Paul Sartre, set in hell.
Kinkaid Samir.
No exit.
No exit. Is there anything this Kinkaid team doesn't know? Maybe we can stump them on a 20-point music question. 8 solo voices, double chorus, boys choir, organ, and orchestra are among the characteristics of his 1907 Symphony No. 8 in E-flat major, nicknamed Symphony of 1,000, Name the Austrian composer who wrote this.
Kinkaid, Justin.
Mahler.
Gustav Mahler is right for 20 points before we heard the music. Here is a 15-point question. Write down the following themes: jealousy, ambition, pride, and revenge. Now match the proper theme to each of these Shakespearean plays: Othello, Macbeth, Hamlet, and Coriolanus.
Brazoswood v. Poole.
Othello is jealousy, Macbeth is ambition, Coriolanus is pride, and Hamlet is revenge.
Well done, Vipul. 15 points for Brazoswood. I have a 20-point question. It's often used in folk medicine, but the unusual thing about this Native American tree is that at any one time it will have 3 different and distinct leaf shapes. What kind of tree is this?
Brazoswood v. Poole.
Willow?
Not the willow. Kinkaid?
Kinkaid, Sujit.
Sycamore.
It's the sassafras. And Kedron knew it. For 15 points, meaning vain and above oneself, this adjective comes from the Middle French for high.
Brazoswood, Erica.
Arrogant.
What's the word?
Kinkaid, Kate.
Haughty.
Haughty is the word. You have 15 points. I have a 20-pointer. Name the poet. Name the poet who penned this stanza. I have nothing to put in my stew, you see. Not a bone or a bean or a black-eyed pea. So I'll just climb in the pot to see if I can make a stew out of me.
Kinkaid, Kate.
Shel Silverstein.
Shel Silverstein is right. I have an art question for 20 points. What artist became only the second American member of the French Academy of Fine Arts? You're looking at one of his works. Only the second American member of the French Academy.
Kinkaid, Kate.
Wyatt.
That is correct. Andrew Wyatt. There's a 20-pointer. Lawmakers and private analysts agree that what option would be the best for resolving the nuclear dispute with North Korea, while a preemptive U.S. military strike would be the worst.
Kinkaid, Sujit.
Trade embargo.
Judge?
We'll take it because
Economic sanctions is correct. Trade embargo acceptable. I have a math question for 15 points. What are the asymptotes of the hyperbola in the equation x over y times y equals 1?
times negative y.
Okay, thank you. X over y times negative y equals 1.
Kinkaid, Samir.
Y equals 0?
Brazoswood?
Brazoswood v. Poole.
Y equals 0, x equals negative 1.
Mike, what's the answer?
X equals 0 and Y equals 0.
X equals 0, Y equals 0. Thank you. For 20 points, name the government-owned stock of nearly 600 million barrels tucked away in Mammoth Salt Dome caverns.
Brazoswood v. Poole.
Oil?
The initials are SPR. Kinkaid, SPR. That's the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. For 15 points, in statistics, any part of a population being studied that is smaller than the whole population is called what?
Kinkaid, Justin.
A microcosm.
Brazoswood.
v. Poole.
Event?
It's called a sample. For 15 points, listen to this theme from a classic movie released decades ago, featuring David Niven, and identify the film.
Brazoswood, Erica.
Casablanca.
No? Kinkaid? That's Around the World in 80 Days.
2 minutes.
At the 2-minute warning, here's a 15-pointer. This sentence, written by Jose Luis Borges, includes all 8 parts of speech, with what exception? My father and he had one of those English friendships which begin by avoiding intimacies and eventually eliminate speech altogether.
Brazoswood, Erica.
An adverb.
Well, it has an adverb. The question is complete.
Kinkaid, Justin.
Interjection.
Interjection is right. Kinkaid has reached the 500-point mark. I have a 20-pointer. The human hair has 3 layers. The hard cells of the protective outer layer overlap like the tiles on a roof What is it called? The hard cells of the
Brazoswood crest.
The cuticle?
cuticle. Excellent, Chris. 20 points. I have a 15-pointer. The period of human history called the Industrial Revolution was made possible by plants that died hundreds of millions of years before.
Brazoswood V-pool.
I may call in the Carboniferous era.
For it was coal that fueled the factories. Kinkaid coal consists of the remains of plants that grew and died in swamps and lowlands of long ago. What kinds of plants formed the fossil fuel deposits that made modern civilization possible?
Kinkaid, Samir.
Fern?
Burns is right for 15 points. For 15 points, it can be an instrument itself or the flared part of a trumpet or French horn.
Kinkaid, Sujit.
The bell?
Bell is right for 15 points. For 20 points, what word? What word means the right held by one person to use land of another for a special purpose as a rite of passage?
Kinkaid, Samir.
Eminent domain?
Oh, good try. Brazoswood.
Brazoswood crest.
A lease?
No, it's an easement for 15 points. John Constable is best known for what kinds of paintings?
Brazoswood V-pool.
Landscape?
Landscapes is right for 15. There's the tone. The contest is over. The final score is 190 for Brazoswood, 530 for Kinkaid. The winner's the Kinkaid School. Our congratulations to Kinkaid. They fell only 10 points short of the all-time record of 540 set by Bel Air. I'm Chip Beal, your host, inviting you to be with us next week at this same time as Memorial takes on Eisenhower. See you then.
This morning at 10, blast off with Teens on TV to the United States Space Camp. Learn just what it takes to catch a career to the stars when Tiff, EG, and Teens on TV take you to the U.S. Space Camp. This morning at 10 on 2. Join us again next Saturday when 2 more Houston-area teams compete on the Texaco Star Academic Challenge.